Aloha, everyone. This is Stacy Batoon, and welcome to Stacy's Message of Aloha. This episode is entitled Ohana is Everything. This really is the foundation of our Hawaiian culture. Now let's back up a little. In 2002, Disney released the movie entitled Lilo and Stitch. I know you all remember that movie. This is when the Hawaiian word ohana was introduced pretty much to the whole world. Ohana is a Hawaiian word for family. Why am I explaining the word ohana? Well, because in the beginning of this pandemic in March, God nudged me to take a leap of faith. A leap that would spread my personal daily devotional to my extended family. And in order for you to understand my leap, I have to go way back to 1994. In 1994, my husband started his career as a college football coach. We lived in San Francisco. I was working in retail, and Corey was in his first year of grad school at St. Mary's College. Jump ahead to 1996. 1996 was a big year for us. Corey finished his master's, and we had our first daughter, Brandy. We also started the football coaching moves. I remember my mom telling me that one of her friends thought Corey was in the military because we moved so much. In that same year, our ohana of 3 moved to Warrensburg, Missouri. 7 months later, we moved to Missoula, Montana. 9 months later, in 1998, we moved to Flagstaff, Arizona. Whoa, wow, that made me exhausted just saying all that. In 1999, we had another beautiful daughter, Summer, and we lived in Flagstaff for 11 years. Through all these moves, I started to lose contact with my cousins on both my mom and dad's side of the family. We were all adults now with our own families. We had family get-togethers when I went home to Hawaii for summer vacation, but that was about it. I was moving farther and farther away from my roots. In 2009, coaching took our family to move to Jonesboro, Arkansas. Then in 2012 to Oxford, Mississippi, and again in 2017 to Boca Raton, Florida. Now, the only contact I had with my cousins were Christmas cards that we exchanged. Corey was going to be the new defensive coordinator for the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors in 2018. As soon as the news hit the local television station in Hawaii, my ohana and friends started to blow my phone up with messages of congratulations and can't wait to get together. This was my opportunity to reconnect with my ohana, a chance to rekindle lost relationships. So that's what I did. I gave my ohana and friends an open invitation to our home every Sunday for ohana dinner night. The hook to get them to come was that they had to bring a dish to share and lots of childhood memories. I was amazed at the response. Our home was full of at least 10 to 15 ohana every Sunday, except the weekends we were away at a football game or family vacation. But all this came to an end in February of this year. Yes, 2020. The University of Hawaii head football coach took another job in Washington, and now we were looking for a new job. Once again, God showed up big for our family. At the end of February, Corey accepted the safeties position at Liberty University football program. As a family, we were excited to be back with friends that coached with us at Arkansas State and Ole Miss. Corey moved to Lynchburg in February, and I continued to teach in Hawaii. I came to Lynchburg during my spring break to find a home and I got stuck here. That's when the United States got shut down and due to the pandemic. I was not able to say aloha to my ohana and friends back in Hawaii. My plans were to go back and finish out the school year and move in late June. That was my plans that I thought I was going to have. This is where my title for this episode rings true. Ohana is everything. My cousins filled my needs. They oversaw the moving and cleaning of my home in Hawaii. They made sure my home was ready to be sold. God answered my prayers through my cousins. I believe my faith in God put my cousins back into my life for such a time as this. But this time, I did not want to lose contact with them again. This is when I took my leap of faith. I decided to open my heart to my ohana. I invited my ohana to join me in daily devotionals. 2 weeks into the pandemic, we started. We started small, and today we are still communicating through our Ohana daily devotional. In closing, I hope you enjoyed my podcast and maybe inspired you to take a leap of faith as well. Let me know what you think of this topic and our podcast. I'm a big girl. I am welcome to suggestions. Thank you to this easy-to-use podcast hosting site, to Disney for introducing the word Ohana to the world, and Brother Israel Kamakaviva for his rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. God bless everyone, and Merry Christmas.